يخادعون الله والذين يخادعون الله. Look at the rules which are present in يخادعون الله. You have to read this kha first with a thick voice because kha is one of the mustalia letter. Mustalia letters are those letters which are always read in Quran with a thick voice. Stretch vertical fatha up to one finger because we stretch khadi harakats. Vertical fatha kasra and vertical zama up to one finger. You kha the u, stretch u and read ain from the middle of the throat. Stop avoiding reading Hamza. This is not Hamza. Hamza is pronounced from the last part of our throat while Ain is pronounced from the middle part. So read it oo, not oo. It's not Hamza waw pesh oo. No. Ain waw pesh oo. So this is Ain. Take special care while reading Ain. And also we have to do waw madda. Waw is sakin because of this dal shaped jazm sign. When jazm sign comes on any letter, the letter becomes sakin. Before waw sakina zamma come at the previous letter, then you stretch waw up to one finger. يخادعون الله. First, read Lam of Allah with a thick voice because there is a fatah before Lam of Allah. When fatah or zamma come at the previous letter before Lam of Allah, we read Lam of Allah with a thick voice, full mouth. Nallah. Stretch Lam of Allah up to one finger because of this vertical fatha. When vertical fatha, vertical kasra and vertical zamma comes on any letter, we stretch that letter up to one finger. يخادعون الله. Don't stretch fatha on ha and read this ha from the bottom of your throat. Come to the next. Walladina. So in walladina, this is tashdid on lam. When tashdid comes on any letter, the letter become mushaddad, and tashdid means that we have to read this letter two times. First you have to join this lam with the waw, haraka of waw. It means waw, lam, fatha, wal. And secondly, when you read lam, you will take a minor pause and you will read lam, fatha, la, walla. Put a stress. Walla, veena. Read this dal very softly. We touch our top of the tip of the tongue to the inner edges of upper two front teeth while reading dal. So don't read it with a whistle sound like a Z. No. Don't read it hardly. We read dal very softly while reading Quran. Dal, ya, kasra, di. When kasra come before ya sakina, you stretch ya up to one finger. This is called ya madda. So stretch it. Do ya madda. Walladina. Don't stretch fatah. We not stretch harakats. Harakats are fatah, kasra, zama. So we read harakats without stretching, without sudden pausing the voice. Walladina amanu. Stretch hamza because of vertical fatha on it up to one finger. When alif contain any haraka on it, then we read alif as hamza. Hamza vertical fatha a. Mim fatha ma. Ama. Don't stretch fatha. Noon, wow, zamma, nu. This is also another rule which is called wow madda. When zamma come before wow is sakin because of this dal shaped jazm sign. Before wow sakina, zamma come at the previous letter, then you stretch wow up to one finger. Amanu. Jim is a sign of waqfe jais. Waqfe jais indicates that there is better to pause. Pause means you stop your voice, you break your breath. So, gym is waqfe jais. If you want to take a pause on gym, you can take a pause, and also you have to read while doing pause. Walladina amanu. We read letters of madda fully on waqf sign also, then we do waqf. So after that, this is wama yakhda'una. Wama contain alif madda. When fatha come before alif, you stretch alif up to one finger. This is called alif madda. Wama. Mim alif fatha ma. Wama. Yakhda'un. Read kha with the thick voice because this is mustaliya kha. There are 7 letters that are always read in Quran with the thick voice. Kha, Sad, Dad, Ta, La, Ghain and Qaf. So Kha is one of the mustaliya letter. Read it with the thick voice. Yakhda'un. Stretch wow. Because of wow madda, when pesh come zamma come before wow sakina, we do wow madda. So stretch it up to one finger. Yakhda'una illa. So we have to put a stress on lam because of tashdid. When tashdid comes, it means you have to read this letter up two times. First, you have to join this lam with the haraka of hamza, and secondly, when you read lam, you will put a stress on lam and you will take a minor pause. Then you will read zabar fatah on lam. It means hamza lam kasra lam alif fatah la illa. So you will take a minor pause while reading tashdid illa. Why we are stretching illa? Because of mad. Mad means to stretch. When after mad hamza is the next letter, hamza. When alif contain any haraka on it, alif become hamza. So after mad hamza come, we stretch that mad up to two fingers. So stretch it up to two fingers. Illa anfusahum. Awfusahum contain noon sakin rule, which is called ikhfa. Ikhfa means you take noon sound into the nose and you hide the voice of noon sakin and you stretch up to one alif. When after noon sakin, the next letter is not pronounced from your throat. There are 6 throat letters which are pronounced from our throat. They are hamza, ha, ain, ha, ghain, kha. So after noon sakin, if the next letter is not pronouncing from throat, then not from halkiya letter, then you take noon sound into the nose and stretch up to one alif and hide the voice of noon sakin. Fusahum, don't stretch zamma fatah. We not stretch zamma fatah kasra. Fusahum wama. We read this half from the last part, bottom part of your throat. Wama. So this is alif madda. When fatah come before alif, you stretch alif up to one alif. This is called alif madda. Mim alif fatah ma. Wama. Don't stretch fatah on wow. Wama. So this is illa anfusahum wama. And the next is yash'urun. In yash'urun, there is waw madda. You have to read this ain from the middle of your throat. Yash'urun. Read raw with the thick voice. When fatah or zamma come on raw, you read raw with the thick voice. There is a waw madda. When pesh come before waw sakin, zamma come, then you stretch waw up to one finger. But on waqf, this is called waqf tam. Waqf tam indicates that there is this is a sign of completion of Quranic ayah. So we stop on waqf tam. Before waqf tam, if the last word contain letters of madda at the end, then you stretch letters of madda because of waqf tam up to 3 fingers. So stretch them up to 3 fingers. Yash'uru.